Perun and Chernobog. In the abundantly green, whispering heart of the ancient Slavic lands, where the veil between the earthly and the divine was as thin as morning mist, there unfolded tales of gods and spirits that have echoed through the ages. This was a world where every thunderclap was the voice of a god, and every shadow held secrets of the old, dark powers. Among the myriad deities that roamed these mystical realms, 3 stood paramount, their stories intertwined in a saga of desire, conflict, and the eternal quest for balance. Perun, the lord of the thunderous heavens; Chernobog, the shadowy harbinger of darkness and despair; and Mokosh, the nurturing spirit of the earth and its bounty. Our tale begins in a time before time, in the primordial silence that blanketed the world. From this silence emerged Perun, the embodiment of the sky's might and majesty, with hair as golden as the sun and eyes like the clear blue sky. Perun wielded the power of lightning and thunder, commanding the elements with the sheer force of his will. He was the protector of the order of the cosmos, a guardian against the forces of chaos and malevolence that lurked beyond the bounds of the world. Contrasting the luminous dominion of Perun was Chernobog, the enigmatic deity of the night, and all that dwelt within its embrace. Chernobog was the shadow cast by the light, an essential part of the cosmic balance, yet feared and reviled for his association with misfortune and evil. His visage was as dark as the void from which he came, with wings that could envelop the stars, casting the world into unfathomable darkness. Between these 2 titanic forces stood Mokosh, the revered mother goddess of the earth, fertility, and water. Mokosh's essence was interwoven with the fabric of life itself. She was the heartbeat of the world, her touch ushering in the seasons, her breath the gentle winds that brought rain to thirsty lands. She was venerated as the protector of women and the guardian of childbirth, embodying the cycle of life, death, and rebirth that governed all living things. A discord arose in the Slavic pantheon, woven from the threads of desire and envy. Perun, beholding the beauty and grace of Mokosh, felt a longing to unite their powers, envisioning a world where the sky's vitality and the earth's richness would flourish together in perfect harmony. Yet this noble desire was not unchallenged. From the depths of his shadowy realm, Chernobog watched with a covetous gaze, his heart filled with a dark longing to claim Mokosh's favor for himself. His ambition was not born of love, but of a desire to spread his dominion of shadow over all creation, to subjugate the forces of life and light under his will. Thus was set the stage for an epic confrontation, a battle that would define the fate of the world. Perun, armed with the fury of the heavens, descended upon the earth with thunder and lightning as his heralds, determined to defend the honor of Mokosh and preserve the balance of the natural order. In response, Chernobog unleashed the full might of his dark powers, summoning tempests of cold winds and legions of shadows. intangible nightmare seeking to engulf the world in despair. Their battle was a cataclysm of elemental fury, a spectacle of light and darkness, clashing with a violence that threatened to unravel the very fabric of creation. Mountains crumbled under the force of their conflict, rivers altered their course in fear, and the skies themselves wept at the sight of such destruction. It was amidst this chaos that Mokosh, the eternal nurturer, emerged as the beacon of hope and wisdom, with a voice that soothed the raging storm and pierced the veil of darkness. She spoke of a truth older than the gods themselves, that strength and dominion were not the measures of divine power, but rather the ability to maintain balance and harmony. She reminded Perun and Chernobog that their true purpose was not to rule over the world, but to safeguard it, to ensure the continuation of the cycle of life that was the source of their own strength. Moved by Mokosh's wisdom, Perun and Chernobog ceased their hostilities, recognizing the futility of their conflict. In the aftermath of their battle, they found a renewed respect for each other and their roles in the cosmic balance. Perun's storms became the bringers of life-giving rain, nurturing the earth that Mokosh tended, while Chernobog's shadows receded, serving as a necessary counterpoint to the light, a reminder of the balance that governs all things. The tale of Perun, Chernobog, and Mokosh is a testament to the complexity of existence, a narrative that weaves together themes of conflict, desire, and the enduring power of balance and harmony. It teaches us that within the heart of turmoil lies the potential for understanding, and that in the dance of opposing forces there exists a rhythm that sustains the cycle of life. As this story is told and retold, let it serve as a reminder of our connection to the natural world and the delicate balance that sustains it. May we find inspiration in the wisdom of Mokosh, the strength of Perun, and the transformative power of Chernobog to navigate the challenges of our lives with grace and to cherish the world and each other in all our endeavors. In the legacy of these ancient gods, we find a call to harmony that resonates through the ages, as relevant now as it was in the mystical forests of the Slavic past.